Hello, Assalamu alaikum and Ramadan Mubarak. Allah intends for you ease and does not intend for you hardship. Quran chapter 2 verse 185. Many of us regularly juggle the pressures of a full-time career with family commitments, often ticking off our to-do lists and wondering how on earth will we ever get it all done. Yet somehow we manage to do just that. When Ramadan comes along, it brings its beautiful spiritual routine of fasting, prayers, Quran, and charity. Our regular daily pressures are merged into our Ramadan routines. And for this 1 month, we might feel the toll of the extra pressure of wanting to do everything perfectly, from our Ramadan observances to our work demands to our family commitments. A typical day might include waking up super early pre-sunrise for suhoor, the pre-fast meal, staying awake to read and study the Quran, then dashing off to the laborious hamster wheel of work, where we will spend the large portion of our day. Maybe even have our iftar, the breaking of our fast at sunset, while still very much on the go at work. And then returning home to an evening packed with family time, community prayer gatherings, and charity work. And hopefully a decent night's sleep before we resume this cycle all over again, on repeat mode for the entirety of the 30 days of Ramadan. This routine might sound difficult to some, and it really is. But the great reward there is in taking that seesaw and balancing it. Facing pressures from all sides, it can seem difficult to maintain a steady balance. Typically, there will often be one side of the seesaw weighed down compared to the other, and we might find ourselves being pulled to achieve our balance again. And this repeat cycle for the 30 days of Ramadan could cause frustration or disappointment because we may have had to sacrifice something we deemed important in order to maintain balance. The reflection to share here is that it is okay. As long as there is no one extreme sacrifice, as long as we keep moderation in all that we're trying to balance, we can control the seesaw. I'd like to encourage you to consider your own seesaw and all that you are trying to balance. Remember to embrace even when it becomes imbalanced, because ultimately you are still focused on what is important to you. And for our non-Muslim friends, neighbors, and colleagues listening to this Ramadan Bite, I'd like to invite you to connect with your Muslim counterparts. Ask about their Ramadan routines, improve your own understanding, and be mindful of the seesaw they are trying to balance during Ramadan. History has shown that when diverse communities come together in mutual understanding and respect, we can all balance those seesaws that we carry. Peace and blessings to you all.